I am about to get very dramatic. I felt like uncomfortable around the other people in there. There was like an actual encounter with another shopper. Today, we're going thrifting. All right, so I've got a thrift with me to share with you where I'm going to 3 different Goodwill locations, including a trip to the outlets, aka the BINS. So this was an excellent haul, and I'm gonna share everything I got with you at the end, and we'll also do a try on and some styling up of the looks. And let me just spoil it right now and say that this is one of my best vintage hauls ever. You remember I recently had another huge vintage haul from Southern Virginia. Well, this is sort of like the sequel to that. There are some really amazing gems to be found in this video, and I literally could not even wait until it was daylight outside to share everything with you. So we're gonna haul it tonight. Please excuse like the nighttime lighting situation, but you won't be sorry. Let's get into it. We're gonna start and go thrifting right now. One of the things I love in these Goodwills in this area is they have just flat pricing on everything. They don't pull like higher end items and price them separately. So all the dresses are $4.99, and they also brought back the color of the week tag sale. So we're looking for any green tags are going to be 50% off right now. Dresses, and also all of the like sets, like suit sets and dress sets, which are always super cute. I see people thrifting those all the time and I'm so jealous. So here's where we're at, what I found so far. I'm like a sucker for brown and black together, and especially in dresses. So this has a cool pattern, and of course pockets. I'm not sure what's going on with like this extra flab of fabric on the shoulder, but I think I want to try that one. This is such a cool like vintage pattern. It looks very early 1980s to me, with a little like secretary scarf tie on it and everything. It's made by Ina Carroll, which is just such an 80s name, right? And it has these cute little buttons on it. I could totally see this in the fall with like navy blue tights and like some really cute heels or boots, and just totally playing up that vintage vibe. It's like a leisure suit, but it's a skirt set. So I'm like, this is like a little Kathy Lee 90s dress. If you like animal print, it's got them all in it. Okay, sorry, somebody was like very rude and just forced me to move. There's also a little matching pair of pants that go with that Kathy Lee dress. See, this one is really plain, like dark denim tank dress, but it has a lot of potential, I think. Like you could layer this up with some cool colors, and like I probably would go with brown. I just think it could be a cute staple piece. And it's made by Gertie's, which is cute. This set, oh my god, it's super 80s. I have to show you the skirt. It's so flouncy. I also found this little stripy scarf as soon as I walked in, and I just love the colors. It totally reminds me of like a Madewell style scarf. So I might get that for $1. So I definitely want to go into the blouses and the bags and shoes, and I might hit the skirts, but I'll probably skip all the pants and stuff like that. So let's go. This is 100% silk, and look at the cool collar on it. Like, there's just so much layering potential here. So this little vintage tropical skirt is so cute, but the material is like just polyester, so it's not very like pleasant. I'm really picky about the stretch band around the waist, because when you tuck in shirts, you have to look at the stretch band on the front, and I don't love that. And of course, if it had pockets, that would change everything, but I don't know. I honestly didn't find anything in the blouses. They don't have very many short sleeve. It's really picked over. It's very light in that section. Came mad, make our final purchases and get out of here to the next stop. Okay, not to be negative, but that first Goodwill was a little disappointing. Like, the tops were extremely picked over. All of the jeans and bottoms were like just stretch band waist. Like, they were just nothing very like stylish. And I thought there were some really cool dresses though, which I showed you. It just had like an interesting vibe in there. I don't quite know how to explain it, but I felt like uncomfortable around the other people in there. Two things. There was somebody that instead of wearing just like a medical face mask like we all do, he was actually wearing like a full Halloween mask, like covering the entire head. That was a unicorn head, and I thought that was actually really funny. That was like not a negative. But then there was like an actual encounter with another shopper who she wanted to get by me in this like narrow aisle. My shopping cart is taking up the entire aisle, and she just didn't want to go to the next aisle over to go around, I guess. And I asked her to just wait until I was almost done, and she was just like, I still want to get by, and she like shoved her way through. So like, first of all, there's a 6 foot thing that we're all trying to keep our distance, right? And secondly, like, why wouldn't you just wait your turn? I said, I'm almost done here, and then it's all yours. And imagine being the kind of person who hears that and just says like, no. In a way, I admire it. So yeah, not great, but it did walk out with a couple great things. I'm now ready to hit my second store of the day. This one is actually a Goodwill outlet. So they do have the bins and everything, but they also have a retail store. So I definitely want to go into the retail store, and I've got to be honest, I don't know if I'm up for going through bins today. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared, and I don't know what the protocol is going to be like, because of course everyone's taking extra precautions and things like that. So it could be that they don't even have the bin shopping available. But yeah, I'd be curious to see. I'd like to go check it out and just assess what it's going to be like. But for sure, we're going to go in the retail store. So hopefully this one is a little bit better than the last, and we'll just see what we can find. God. These are vintage 80s Gitano stirrup pants. Oh my God. These are Ralph Lauren jeans in my size. They have this like embroidery, which is cute. But they're skinny jeans, and I just don't know if I want any more. There's definitely more I could dig through, but I think I'm ready to just like decide on what I want and then go next door to look at the dresses at least. Okay, this is wild because I'm just leaving with a number of things, and I'm gonna go back in next door to look at the retail store, but I think I just want to look at their dresses. That was a pretty good trip to the BINS, so I think I will, yeah, just go next door and look at the dresses and like finish up my little thriftathon. I'm already off track because I'm seeing so much vintage in this store, and look at this cool coat. I have something like this pinned, but it's a cardigan. Anthropology, new with tags, for $5. Another Anthropology dress, new with tags. I'm having like a moment because I just thrifted this skirt. Like in the other part of the state, I thrifted this exact skirt. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I found. This vintage blouse is pretty wild, but I think it's probably gonna be too small for me. This one, little vintage Leslie Faye. It's like a faux suede zebra crop blazer. Oh my gosh, this one is like knee length with pockets, and it's 100% silk. I just feel like, I don't know if I'm cool enough to pull this off, but I could totally see somebody else wearing it with like a black graphic tee or something like that. This is midi length. It also has pockets, and I love how like the front is finished and the back is a stretch band, so it looks nicer. Dresses. I'm definitely getting the 2 Anthropology dresses. I have to try. I'm not sure if they're gonna fit me, and I can't try them on, but they're only $5 and they're brand new with tags, so if they don't work for me, I could put them on Poshmark. And they're so adorable, so I hope they work. This dress, I don't know. It looks like vintage 60s or 70s to me, just this like goddess silhouette. It's so gorgeous. Like, where do I wear that to? This dress, I love the fabric so much and the colors are gorgeous. It'd probably be pretty tight on me, but I thought maybe I could make it into just a top instead of like a full sheath dress. Or how cute would it be to make this like into a set instead? This one I also want to wear as a top because the shoulders are so fun. And I already have so many black dresses that it's like hard for me to get a new one. This one is definitely retro, but it totally reminds me of like the Partridge Family, and I thought it could be cute to totally go into the 60s mod thing full force with this with like knee-high boots. This is a little satin dress by Maggie Boutique, which I have thrifted in the past. It is a sale tag, so it's only going to be $250. And look at the detail on the waist, it's cute. And another little 80s dress. This one though, I love. I'm getting this for sure. It's a Kathy Lee dress, but it's so 90s with this like little daisy pattern. And I'm totally gonna wear this with my docs and just go into the 90s all the way. This dress is like a little Orvis linen blend. It's just tailored so nicely around the waist, and navy is such a nice color for me that I kind of think I should try to get more navy in my wardrobe. All right, I got decisions to make and purchase to make, and then we'll get out of here. Okay, one last bag to the car. Well, I'm gonna film like a wrap up and a haul when I get home so I can show you everything. It was an awesome thrift trip today, my thriftathon. But I have to get going for now, so we'll haul it when I get home. so excited to haul everything for you. If you couldn't tell, like, I was finding quite a few items, especially in that last Goodwill. I did pull a number of things out of the bins, and I spent such a short amount of time in there. It was incredible. Here we go. It just is like tucked in, and then yeah, just threw it on with my high-waisted kick crop jeans from Madewell and some boots. So I'm totally comfortable, but I feel really cute. I'm really happy with how this look came together, and so glad that I got this and decided to like try it out as a top. And here's the anthro dress number 2, which won't button around my bust either. So I tucked in like a piece of t-shirt just to like be a little more decent. I wanted to show you anyway because the fabric is so darling. I'm extra sad because this one has pockets, which is just like the unicorn feature on any dress or skirt, right? So too bad, but wanted to show you a little bit of it anyway. And I did also take this scarf, which I think I showed you while I was in the store. It was $1. Okay, I am about to get very dramatic with this next item because there is a bit of a history. For the longest time, I have longed to thrift some vintage Jordache. Like there was a time in Goodwill where I saw this really amazing vintage Jordache weekender bag that had like all these little horses on it, and like it was so cute, and I don't know why I didn't buy it. I honestly, I don't know what I was thinking, and like obviously I still think about it to this day, just so much regret. And then you guys saw recently that in one of my videos I found these cute little vintage Jordache white pumps that were like a kitten heel, and they just were like a little bit too small, like a half size, so they were a no-go. So I've been holding out for the Jordache thrift of my life, and I actually found it, like, and they're the jeans. So I reach into the bin and I am just like, holy cow, I can't believe this is really happening. And then they have the little label on this side is still intact. These are like the perfect mom jean, and I actually don't own any mom jeans yet, so I'm really glad to add this to my denim collection. And like, just look at the mom butt on that. Like, so I know I'm being dramatic, but you honestly can't know how much this, if we're being honest, this hideous pair of jeans means to me. Thank you, Goodwill BINS. Wow, what a fun and like really incredible thrift trip. I just love that whole experience of like digging and finding those gems. And thank you so much for coming with me. We will definitely do it again soon, and I'll see you then. Like my arm is like already tired. Here over this next item because it has... Ruger, can you not? What are you boofing at? Behind, and yes, come here. Oh, you're so cute. Do you see him? I love you so much. I really want to finish this though because I have so much to do. Stop yelling at me. You're so bossy. Look at the pockets and bow before this incredible dress. Cotton dress. Wait, it's rayon. Maybe I should probably redo that. Feels like fucking cotton, okay? Feels like heaven. It has a lot of goodness.